Hi, so today we're going to talk about the internal sound card of your desktop computer. So before I had this card for my 5.1 audio speakers, here's the sound card. So they call this Creative Sound Blaster Audigy. It has the mic. The mic is colored blue, and then the green, black, and orange. Okay. So I uninstalled this and removed it because it's only up to Windows 8.1, and I upgraded to 10, so I need to change it. I was hoping that they provided software support for this, but they didn't. So it's still working. I really just need to remove it now. Okay, so after that, so I did search for the most affordable Audigy. So I came across this model. They call it It's now called Sound Blaster Audigy FX. It's mainly the same. I had a hard time looking for it on our online stores, so eventually I decided to go to eBay as the last resort, ebay.ph. So I typed in Creative Audigy FX. There's no sorting for price at eBay PH. I just browsed all of it, and then I got this seller, the most affordable one. He's from Japan. Also, I read this blog. If you want to protect your purchases from outside your country, you need to use PayPal. One topic there stated that sellers are afraid of PayPal when it comes to transactions, which is kind of good and secure anyway. So I use PayPal for this. It arrived actually fast, 2 to 3 weeks only. I was surprised that the postman delivered it at my gate. I was expecting only a postage card, and then I would pick it up at the local post office. He told me that if it's below 10,000 pesos, they can deliver it at your front door from outside the country. But if it's more than 10,000, then they will just leave a card because it will be charged for tax, and then you need to pick it up at their office. So we're good with this. That's the approximate price. There's no shipping yet, but I got it around 2,500 when it arrived here. I purchased it on July 9th. It's already installed. Next image here, actually at the upper left of the screen, that is the software that I downloaded after installation. And this small diagram or picture shows what's at the back of the sound card. So here are the components. Oh, um, so here's the box again. The box includes the disc, the manual, and the bracket. This bracket is for the Mini ATX motherboard. My motherboard is micro, and of course the silica. Okay, so for this picture, the blue is for the external audio. You can just read it. Microphone, headset, and then the 5.1 analog. Green, black, and orange again. That is the same analog that I have for this one. I bought it years ago, and it's still working. Although sometimes the volume is um, dodgy. Anyway, so here, this image came from the manual or support page of Creative Labs. So here's what you will see at the back of the subwoofer. It has a dialer to increase the subwoofer or surround effects. And then you have 5 mini speakers, and the volume control and the outlet, and then the 3 colored jack, the 3.5. So the problem here is that there's a lot of wiring that you need to manage. Would be advisable at this time to just purchase the soundbar for your computer instead of this. But it's still working, so I still was able to um, use it efficiently. Okay, so when I installed it, so it uses the PCIe X1, but I also installed a graphics card. So by doing that, it blocked the PCIe X1 for the sound card. So the only option left is to purchase an extender, or sometimes they call this a riser. So the black part, that is where you will insert the sound card, and then the on the left chip, that is where you will insert the insert that to the PCI X1. PCIe X1. The next picture here shows what my motherboard looks like. So as you can see, the PCI EX1 is very close to the X16. So really need to buy an extender. This is a very important um, slot for the motherboard. There are motherboards right now that is they built the X1 very far from the X16. Okay, but a good thing it worked, the extender. So now we're going to test the sounds. I have the Sound Blaster Audigy FX software open. I'm just going to click on test so that you can hear the sounds of the 5 audio, the 5.1. Okay, so that's the test. So there are many menus here that you can play around just to experiment or choose your own presets for your sound. The only thing not good about this is the mic, because in this program there is no option to minimize the noise or the background if you're going to use the mic jack. So it's more advantage to use the built-in mic of your motherboard instead of this one, because Windows provided a noise suppression option. So maybe on the higher or more expensive sound blasters, of course, they should have a noise suppression option. Okay, so that's just it for a short review of this one. If you found this available locally, you're very lucky because it's hard to find. They may be selling those that are more expensive. This is already an outdated sound card. There are sound cards that has RGB also, just for aesthetics, so that most of your computer parts have the RGB effects. Okay, so that's it, and thank you again for your time, and good night.